What up, y'all? John Bodhi here, and I hope you're doing well in quarantine. I hope you're not going crazy. I hope you're perfecting your coffee making skills. I hope you're cleaning all your nasty, dirty crevices of your house. If your house is dirty after this, you're a freak. You should be doing something productive. Only iPad, no computer. I know some people are commenting on my last video saying, how's it a mobile workflow, bro, when you're obviously using a Mac, dude? What the freak, bro? So with that said, grab your camera, grab your phone or your tablet, and let's do an all iPad/mobile workflow with Lightroom CC. Holla. So with this workflow, guys, you're not gonna wanna do this for big projects. The iPad only has limited amount of storage, so you really just wanna do this if you're going traveling for a short period of time, or if you're just doing Instagram photos and there's not many photos to process. So with that said, all you do is you just plug in this little dongle right here, and it'll ask you if you want to import to device. You can do a continue. And obviously these are just the 3 photos I took when I was skateboarding. I just choose the one I want. Remember not to import photos that you don't think you're going to use. Lightroom has a pretty okay preview for you to see if you like the photo or not. If you're not sure, you can always import everything, but then go back and delete what you're not going to use. I'm a big fan of keeping everything clean. Every time I go back to the iPad, I want to have a clean slate. So these are already uploaded. These are the photos I took the last couple of days, just kind of quarantine style photos. So the first photo is a photo I took in my front yard. It is me just chilling. When I do self-portraits, what I try to do is I look for some type of shape or geometry to frame or to leading lines to guide. For this one, I use this little fawn. So like always, I always hit the auto button. And boom, that looks pretty nice. I'm gonna resize it for Instagram, which is 4:5. Gonna make sure the horizon is nice. I'm gonna put myself right there. Looks like a good composition. Nice, so done. I use auto just to get a base correction. I never really use that. So I have some presets loaded on here. And my preset, I'm gonna go with the classic Bodhi. Booyah. So there's my preset already. I mean, auto and preset looks pretty good, man. How about you say? Sick. Yeah, I like it already. I don't need to do anything else to this one. If I wanted to be a little more in depth in this photo, what I would do is I would actually go up to here and I'd go edit in liquify. Now this is kind of like a Photoshop that you can use to do extra tweaks. I love this workflow because you just can hit a couple buttons and you're in a different program. And with this one, you can warp images and change things. So what I would do here is maybe just see how it's kind of making the edges a little, I just want to make it maybe framing me a little more circular. You know, it's very subtle details, like, you know what I mean? Like maybe make these a little fanned out a little bit more. You know, can fan these out a little more, maybe put my back in. I don't know, maybe make my hair look like a little more like coming out, I don't know. Okay, it makes my head look like a warped potato. Anyways, you get the deal. You can do a lot of cool stuff in here. If the geometry of the photo isn't perfect, you can come into liquify and mess with that. You can also do like face stuff, no face detected obviously. You can twirl. Perfect portrait right there, guys, great. Anyways, yeah, so we're just going to abandon and return. Oh gosh, okay, I have to answer a phone call. We're gonna move on to the next photo, and then we're gonna do a whole export thing to show you guys how I export and store these photos. So yeah, let's go to the photo I took at the beginning of this video. So, all right, let's go straight into this one. This one is auto. Already that looks pretty good. I mean, the lighting was perfect already. You see, I used this little skid mark to kind of lead to me. I'm gonna bring it up just a little bit. I'll probably put like a gradient on there. Like this or something, and then kind of turn it down. And that's okay. You know, I really want to bring out this line. I think that's like the most important feature. So I'm really just gonna draw. I'm just gonna draw on it right here, right? See that? Boom. And this is why I love the iPad. This is why I love the iPad, because I love feeling like I'm drawing on something. You see that? It feels good just like using a pencil instead of a mouse. I mean, honestly, if you want to just be a really good photo editor, you just use a computer. It's not a big deal. But if you want to try something new, try the iPad, man. I just love this. It just makes me happy, okay? It ain't better, it ain't worse, but it just makes me excited to edit photos. So let's do a 4:5. Instagram it, you know, put a good composition on this baby. You can get rid of this. See this little grate right here? See that little grate? What you can do here is you can get rid of it. It's not perfect, man. You'll see. You'll see it's not perfect. There's one time, and then I go over it again because it's just not gonna be perfect, trust me. There is Photoshop, but we're not gonna go do Photoshop right now. So look, I just, boom, look at that. Okay, you can kind of still see it, but ain't no one gonna notice. That's just a little trick you can do. Also, you can't, for here, I wish it was edit in and then it would do Photoshop, but it doesn't. It only has Photoshop Fix or Liquify, which to me is like, okay, cool, but I actually think editing out stuff in the Lightroom app is better than Photoshop Fix. So, whatevers. Okay, so that's basically it. Just let me add my preset on here. Let's do the Bodhi 01 on here. Ooh, moody, all right. And so there's number 2. Ooh, look at this, some trees. Don't you wish you were in Hawaii by the trees? Too bad all the beaches are closed. Whatever. All right, auto button, boom. Looks like an iPhone photo, cool. Put some more contrast in there, take the blacks down. Ooh, I like it already, like that much. Dang, okay, we got this. Look, there's like a auto straighten button. Look at how the auto straighten button didn't do anything productive. Like, come on, what's up? Man, you ain't straight. You ain't straight. All right. Boom. I'm trying to think of what else I would add to this. You can do a lot here. But you know, I'm feeling a little lazy today. But let's see what we can do with a gradient here. Let's maybe like bring up some light on here or something. Maybe add some like clarity on here, texture or something. I don't know. That looks kind of cool, yeah. Not bad. Let's add some more clarity in this. Boom. Okay, cool. That looks decent, right? It's decent. Let's put a 4:5 on here. Okay, cool. Boom. Okay, guys. Oh wait, let's do the white balance. I want to make it a little more. Yeah, more like that. Okay. All right, so we got these 4 photos. Now, here's where the part comes in where to make this a mobile workflow. So first thing I do is I make 2 copies of it. So I export as, and these are my Instagram settings. So if you have a notepad or something, write this down. For Instagram, you don't want to upload high res files because they will look like crap. So even the small setting, the 2048 pixels, to me is too big. So I just make them 124, do custom 124, image quality 100. And that makes these perfect for social media. So if I got these photos, I'm like, yeah, well, these are gonna go on my feed. Holler at me. Go back here. I'm gonna export all of them at the same time. So boom, share, export to camera roll. So now I have these all saved to the camera roll. So, oop, I was looking at a vegan pulled pork sandwich. Hope you guys didn't see that. All right, so now I wanna go into my photos. I'm gonna take these, and what I'm gonna do here is put these on my phone. So I'm gonna go boom, airdrop. Come on, man. Oh, it's on airplane mode because I don't want people to call me while I'm doing this. Put it on me. So now when I have these 4 photos that I want to put on my Instagram, what I'll do is I'll go to another app called Preview. All right, so the Preview app is super cool. It's where you can like, how do you say it? Preview your feed. So look here, so I'm gonna go to my Preview app. I'm gonna upload these 4 photos to my Preview app. Okay. So I got these 4 photos on my Preview app. Boom, ready to go. Now I'm gonna delete these. Okay. It's back to square one. I really like to keep my iPad clutter-free. Unless I'm traveling, I don't keep things on the iPad for very long. Now, I'm gonna do something else. Share, export as, JPEG, largest dimensions available, boom. So now these are going to be a higher res version than the Instagram ones. And you'll see why I do this in a second. All right, so now that I have these 4 high quality versions of these photos, I'm gonna go into Google Photos, and I'm gonna back these photos up. So what I love about Google Photos is even the compressed version of their free quality photos is good enough. All right, so now that I have an Instagram quality version uploaded on my phone onto the Preview app and a high-res version uploaded to Google Photos, there's no really reason to have these photos anymore, at least on the iPad. Usually I like to keep things as simple as possible. If I'm just working from the iPad, I might keep them for a little while, but then after a while I will delete them off the iPad because I don't really need a raw backup of the photo if I'm just using it for social media. So just to clarify, this type of iPad only workflow is really great if you're just doing like fun, hobby, social media photos. If you're shooting someone's wedding, you obviously want to have multiple backups of that. Trust me, I've lost backups of weddings and it sucks. So I don't know how long I would keep these on here, but if I wanted to keep a photo, if I really was stoked on a photo shoot, I would definitely upload it to my Mac, and then I'd upload it to Lightroom, and I'd sync it to the cloud. That way it's on my iPad, but also let's say I wanted to use one of these for like a website banner video or a website banner picture, or if I needed to print one or things like that, I can go back to my Mac and use that. So for business purposes, you still need a laptop. But for fun and for social media, you don't need a laptop at all. You can just do it straight from your iPad. And what's cool, if you keep this on here, it's also on your phone. So let's say you're just kind of bored at a coffee shop and you want a new profile picture, like I was doing right there. It's on your phone now. See that? So boom, boom, it's connected. And that is it, guys. I think the trick to this one is just having a high-res backup on Google Photos. And so if you did see something you wanted to change and if it wasn't right, if you did delete it off the iPad to save space, you can go on Google Photos and download that high-res version and just re-edit it, and it'll look fine. It'll look totally good. So yes, that is it for my all mobile workflow. So there's the tutorial for the day. I hope you guys got stoked to take some photos and edit them mobily. So that's what I'm into right now. You know I'm getting antsy, I wanna get out there, but when I do go out there, I'm usually by myself, so it's okay. But stay safe out there, Stay strong, guys. Like and subscribe my channel. Hit a little fucking elbow that subscribe button if you want. I'm making more videos soon. I am Bodhi. Peace out.